is bait. Life outside the Federal Witness Protection Program. Hey, it's Suze, and welcome to tonight's episode of Life Outside the Federal Witness Protection Program / Keep the Bad Guys Away. Nice to see ya. Well, I'm in my new terrorism dodge out pad, in Indio, California. I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's pointless in me not telling you where I am because, these bad FBI agents, this whole bad FBI, CIA, Al-Qaeda task force, and Al-Qaeda, I mean, hell, they know where I am, so I might as well tell you where I am. I'm in Indio, California, my new terrorism dodge out pad. Okay, so, what do you think? It's nice, huh? Okay, so get this. So I get here. Okay, now, first of all, come back from Mexico into the United States. We'll start at the beginning of the day. And I was inspected by customs, showed my passport there to customs, told them I was going to India and I'll find border patrol when I get there. Okay, so I was how do you want to say? How do they say that? I was inspected by a customs agent at the border. Okay, so then there's that, and then a couple other customs agents saw me because they leave their customs posts and they go out to get lunch like a Jack in the Box, McDonald's, and so forth. And then so there was a car show going on in Calexico today. It was so neat. There was a bunch of old cars, so I got a bunch of pictures, really, really cool stuff. And that little town of Calexico, it is so cute. But anyway, so there's tons of cops around, and so I saw a couple of them. I was waiting for my Greyhound bus. Saw a couple of them. I said, you know what? This is going to drive me crazy, this damn stupid fraudulent charge on my Aeromexico Visa card. And I'm like, let me just stop and ask if it would, stop and see if it would be within their purview. So I explained it to them that, I was staying at the Hotel de Norte, and so I did it when I was over there, but it's like a cyber crime and whatever, and I had to come back over to Calexico to buy the ticket. So since I had to come back over to Calexico and buy the ticket, is it within your purview? And, apparently, no, they said that I would have to, need to dispute that with the bank, and, and they're explaining how disputes work, and and it's like, I told him that. I said, but I have another situation. I was telling the officers, because by this time there was 4 of them lined up, because stuff happens to me all the time, so everybody wants to hear this stuff. But see, this one, see, I don't even care if you see the number. This one, this is the one that Special Agent Paul Burkholder with Homeland Security Investigations can't fix. This one from Capital One, this MasterCard. So I'm just thinking to myself, he's probably not going to be able to fix this one either, or anything else with ICE. But the police said, well, when the banks do an investigation, and they reverse the charge and all that, well, that's how it's supposed to be. I said, well, yeah, they reversed the charge, but then they charged it back, And so, but anyway, I guess it's outside the purview of the Calexico Police Department on that one. But I tried again because I'm still, I'm going to get somebody to fix this damn Capital One credit card if it kills me. But I just got to figure out who that is. Somebody that's not the FBI. Okay, so anyway, so then moving on. So then I get on the Greyhound bus, and I go up here to Indio, and then on the way to Indio, after you pass El Centro, there's a border checkpoint station, so everybody has to present themselves to Border Patrol. They actually get on the Greyhound bus. And, they ask to see your identification. They ask you any other questions they want to ask you. I mean, I've seen them do that in other cities and states, just randomly stop a Greyhound and get on, and they bus people. But this was a setup Border Patrol checkpoint. So anyway, I was inspected by a Border Patrol agent today too. So that's 2 inspections by ICE, Customs, and U.S. Border Patrol. Okay, so they all know I'm legit, and these are people that could have me slammed to the ground, cuffed, and locked in a cell within 60 seconds or less. Do you see what I mean? Okay, so I'm not a criminal. Okay, so then moving on, because I get here to Indio, and then thank God there was a taxi there at the Greyhound. It shows up, whew, and it didn't cost me too much money. It was like about $8. I gave the guy about 10, so cheap cab ride to my hotel. So then get this, it's about close to 5 by the time I get to my hotel. Do you know that the housekeepers were still cleaning this room? I'm thinking to myself, what the hell went on here last night? I mean, they were cleaning this room, vacuuming, cleaning the bathroom. I'm thinking to myself, shouldn't this have been done a long, long time ago? It's not that you guys didn't know I was coming. And anyway, you know what? It's still filthy in a few places, but you know what? Whatever. I mean, I just have to tell myself I'm back in America. It's not like I'm in Mexico where everything is spotless. You go to a hotel in Mexico, everything is spotless. Hotel del Norte, everything was spotless. There was not like one crumb anywhere. Spotless. Same thing with the Real Hotel that I stayed at there in Mexico. Spotless. You come to America and the hotels are filthy. But so anyway, I mean, it could be worse. It's not that bad, but I mean, this is just American cleanliness for you. But so anyway, okay, so then I get in my room finally. There's no microwave. I'm like, son of a damn bitch, no microwave. I'm like, crap, dude, how am I gonna order Domino's hot wings and a pizza? I got no microwave. I got a fridge. I got no microwave. And so I'm like texting my recruiter. I'm like, I need an upgrade, you know, on Monday, whatever. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh my God. Oh my God. How can you not have a microwave? I've stayed at other hotels of this brand and had a microwave. Usually they have a refrigerator and a microwave. Well, apparently this is like the cheapest room. So there's like no microwave. Okay, but so whatever. So then I had to go find a grocery store and get this. See, I got this little thing, this cute little bag down in Calexico. Oh my God, like everybody has these. They come in like all different kinds of fabrics and stuff like that. Because like so many people go back and forth to Mexico every day. And it's just so much easier to roll this cute little thing along. I thought, see, and I bought this down there. I thought, this will be perfect to go to the grocery store. Okay, so I find the food for less and I get my groceries and all that. Oh my God, the wheel falls off. I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm coming home and like the wheel falls off. Okay, like there's nothing wrong with the wheel. It's just this little screw thing like wouldn't stay on. So then the wheel kept popping off. So I'm telling you, I had a hell of a time getting home from the grocery store. You know what? Jesus. And then, I get frustrated too when shit like this happens because I'm like, then I keep thinking how much I hate the FBI and how much I hate the FBI, CIA, Al-Qaeda task force, how much I hate that fucking Mark Moore and the FBI agent Chris Byers and all those other fucking assholes in the FBI. Because, it's like, they're the ones, their little fucking task force, along with the cops, swipe my damn car, just to punish me because they, pawned my son off, whatever. So it just like fires me up on the bullshit. But anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix this because the bag is cute, and you know what? When the wheel was on, it rolled and it worked, but it just it just wouldn't stay on. So I'm just telling you, So, but I mean, what can you do? It's life outside WITSEC. Everything that I own in my whole entire life is actually in this hotel room. I have nothing else in my life. I have no other property. I don't have a car. All my family's missing or been murdered or, whatever. I have nothing. Everything that I have in my life is in this hotel room. But, that's what I said. When the government doesn't do things right, this is just the way life is. But anyway, so that's tonight's episode of Life Outside the Federal Witness Protection Program / Keep the Bad Guys Away. Remember, keep your stun gun handy. There's real criminals and terrorists out there, ones that the FBI knows about, and of course, just let's running around the street. One being, unfortunately, my son's father. So keep your stun gun handy. I'll see you next time.